Reddit users, please share your running a successful small business stories. Understand that most business books are full of crap. They spend 200 pages double-spaced and with huge margins to say, do the right thing, don't spend too much, make sure you have margin in the job, do a good job, show up on time, and be prepared to fire customers, and later employees. There, I saved you $200 in lousy books and reading 15 stupid metaphors. If the business requires you to go deeply into debt, don't do it. Start small and work up. If you need equipment, rent it or get it used or on Craigslist. Make sure you keep up with income and expenses for tax purposes. Get a separate checking account for the business and only run all and only business transactions through it. That way you can look at the balance and see if your business is making or losing money. Find a good CPA and chat with them about what all you need and how often you need to file, either monthly or quarterly, and how to structure the business. An exception to the garbage books, Guerrilla Marketing by Jay Conrad. If you have a partner or partners, no matter who they are, no matter how close you are, no matter how hard they work, no matter what, put it in writing. Make it clear who is responsible for what and how the profit will be split. People will change and will take advantage of other people. Take it from someone who started a business with a partner and ended up doing 95% of all the work, but was only expected to take 50% of the profit, even though the agreement, verbal, was that we'd both do half of the work and receive half of the profits. Additionally, try not to have an equal number of partners to avoid deadlocks in the decision-making process. Also, in addition to spelling out responsibilities in writing, spell out how the business can be ended and how items will be divided. Finally, include a process for how to buy out or remove a partner from the business in the event that a partner goes bad. It will save you a ton of hassle later on. You don't own a business, it owns you. Get a part-time job now in the field you're interested in, a successful venture, and see what their edge is, where there could be improvement. Do you yourself have an edge over what they can do? This will be your competition, so know their strengths and weaknesses before you actually enter the ring. Treat people as they deserve to be treated. This goes for customers, employees, the mailman, the salesperson for your least favorite supplier, the cashier at the grocery store, or anyone else you come into contact with. Do this and you'll be light years in front of your competitors. Do some market research and find what job or business would work best. 1. Cash is king. Your ability to keep cash on hand will dictate a large part of your success. 2. Every penny you pay to someone else is a penny you don't put in your own pocket. 3. Successful businesses provide a desired product or service at a competitive price. Keep each piece of this in mind as you're making someone else is a penny you don't put in your decisions. Best of luck. Lots of solid points already mentioned. I'll add a few that I believe are critical. 1. Know your market. What is the demand for your offering? Who are your competitors and what are they doing successfully? 2. Your partners should complement you, not mirror you. Diverse perspectives and skills are powerful. 3. Absolutely understand all regulatory and licensing requirements for your business. Are you processing credit cards? Understand your PCI requirements. Are you dealing with something medical? Understand your HIPAA requirements. Are you doing something with food? Understand your food handling permits and inspection requirements. You get the idea. 4. Limit your personal liability. S Corp, LLC, or an LLP will save your ass over a sole proprietorship any day of the week. Also get insurance. 5. Consult with a lawyer and a CPA. They are expensive for a reason. 6. Pick something that you are passionate about. If you're going to work 14 hours a day, you might as well spend it doing something you enjoy. This will also affect your attitude and customer perception. 7. Make personal time for the people that are important to you. It's easy to get wrapped up in your work. You'll need these people to maintain sanity. 8. I wrote this in the context of the US, but applies anywhere. CPA is an accountant. PCI and HIPAA are compliance regulations. S Corp, LLC, LLP are different business registrations that effectively make your business a distinct entity from your person. The Chinese have two proverbs to do with business. Slowly, slowly, go. It is not enough to buy and sell. One must get paid. Invest a modest sum and see how it goes. Unless there's a strong trend and a growing revenue stream, get a regular job. Working 16 hours for 1/2 of minimum wage gets old quick. Been touched on before, but understanding your finances is imperative. I've seen too many businesses fail because all they understand is cash in the bank. If you don't know break-even point you and how to price your product or service, it's very hard to succeed. Also, many communities offer free help for entrepreneurs. SCORE, SBDC, and many others exist to provide low or no-cost help to get you on the right path. They aren't a permanent substitute for a qualified attorney or CPA, but they can certainly help get the ball rolling. Know that you are not the smartest person in everything. Surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. Don't start on a loan, at least not a substantial one. You will most likely make mistakes, and before you know it, you are balls deep in debt. When it comes to doing something you like versus something you are good at, choose what you are good at. When you work on something every day, it will become boring regardless. What keeps you going is the money and the potential growth. Stay focused on your goals, be adaptable, and always keep learning. Pay others to do things you don't know how to do. It's painful, but if you try to do everything yourself, your progress will be too slow. You'll either run out of money or energy before realizing your goals. I've been a jeweler my whole life. I've learned that you don't own a business, it owns you. I've learned MVPR. Maximum value to price ratio. I've designed a collection that looks more expensive than it costs to produce. I've learned to let machines and computers do most of the work. I've learned that spending a lot of time on custom or bespoke items is not worth it. I've learned that what you don't do and don't offer is more important than what you do. I've learned that if you can transact all your business online or on the phone, working from home cuts expenses a lot. I've learned that employees are expensive and how to do without them. The result is a successful business that my wife and I can run working less than 30 hours a week. As we grow, we can contract out processes and tasks and stay away from needing employees. You know, there's a lot you can learn beforehand, but nothing will prepare you for the actual journey itself. It's something you just have to start doing. Even with all the tips in the universe, you'll still be learning as you go. Growing, evolving, pivoting, changing, refining, blood, sweat, tears, the whole bit. An understated aspect of entrepreneurship is just having the innate grit, resolve, and love to commit to it. And that's something that most people, even with the best ideas in the world, don't have. I'm happy to give all the advice I can on starting plus running a successful business, but it's kinda like eating healthy and exercising. Knowing what to do doesn't mean folks wanting the secret will actually do it. 99% of the time your unique idea is worth about 5% starting a business. You basically just have to figure out how to do something that other people need and then do that. Actual execution is way less fun than the big idea phase. You have to grind out work, deal with regulations, pay taxes, etc. You have to convince a bank or investors to fund you. Started an educational company 7 years ago in a fairly crowded and competitive market, providing additional classes outside of regular school. We now have a handful of locations and employ around 50 FTE staff members. I am now in my mid-20s and living very comfortably, albeit spending around 60 to 70 hours a week working, but I do enjoy working. Secret to success: spend an unhealthy amount of time thinking about or working on my business and worked incredibly hard to genuinely build an honest business that focuses on doing things with our customers' interest at the forefront of my mind. Business decisions were made focusing on long-term outcomes rather than short-term benefits. Friends, thank you for watching. Please share your stories below in the comments and see you on the next videos. Have a good day.